You have a goal, you have a dream, you have a passion to get started on YouTube, but there's always something that's holding you back. There's always someone talking you out of it. There's always excuses that you're making. You don't have the best camera equipment, you don't have time, you don't have this, you don't have that. There's always something that's holding you back. But guess what? If you ask anyone who has a career on YouTube what their biggest regret is, they will all tell you that the biggest regret they have is that they didn't start sooner. The best time to start your channel is today. Take all the information that I'm going to share with you in this video, write it down, and just get started. Hey Glam Squad, welcome back to another episode in my Boss Babes series for aspiring influencers and makeup artists. In today's video, I'm going to share with you some of my best tips and information to help you get started with your YouTube career. Before we get into it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying it so far, and subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this one. This week's comment of the week comes from Just Glow Firefly, and she says, "Your makeup looks incredible. Great tips." Thank you so much for your lovely comment, and I'm really glad you enjoyed the video. First question I want to ask you is, what are you passionate about? When you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing you think about, and what are you totally obsessed with? What are your dreams, your goals, and your desires? This is the perfect topic to get started with on YouTube. So when you're starting a YouTube channel, I recommend you pick one topic or one niche to get you started. If you are passionate about a couple of different topics, that's okay. I'd recommend picking 2 or 3 topics and start creating content on those topics. As your channel gets a little bit more established, you could kind of niche down further depending on what videos are working for you and what videos are not. Therefore, when people are subscribing to your channel, they know exactly what content is coming next. For example, I've been here on YouTube for 10 years and my channel is mainly makeup related. I focus mainly on beginners makeup lessons for busy women in a few very easy to follow steps, and people that subscribe to my channel know that as well. However, in the last couple of years, I feel very passionate about helping aspiring influencers and makeup artists getting started with their social media and creating informational videos just like this one. So it is okay to expand your niche in the future, but when you're getting started, focusing down on one specific topic or niche is really going to help you build your YouTube channel faster. The second thing you want to think about when starting your YouTube channel is thinking about your channel name. This is something that may sound obvious, but it is something that I recommend you think a little bit longer and harder about. When I was starting my YouTube channel or my blog, I was only 18 and I went with Makeup by Saz. And even though I love that name so much and I feel very passionate about that name, I do wish that I thought about it a little bit longer and harder, because when I was getting started, not many people were called Makeup by whatever, but now it feels like everyone is called that. So my name isn't unique here on YouTube, but it is something that's very close to my heart, and it's something that I don't think I could change because I have a lot of history with my channel name. It is something that has kept me very niche. So if I decided I wanted to make this a fashion channel or a vlogging channel or a tech channel, it's something that would be very confusing to people because my name is Makeup by Saz. So my channel has always got to be mainly makeup related, and that's okay because makeup is my first love and my passion, and that won't ever change. You can always change your YouTube name in the future. It's not something that you're stuck with, but when your channel is established, it's something that people are going to know you by. So if I change my name now, a lot of people are going to be searching Makeup by Saz in the search bar and they won't be able to find my channel. So it is just something to think about before you pick your channel name. Another thing you're going to want to think about is your branding. So what's your color scheme, your vibe, your logo, and your channel banner. So your channel banner and your logo can be made on Fiverr.com if you want to pay someone to create it for you. Get a professional to deal with all that. Granted handy, and it's very affordable. If you want to do it yourself, PicMonkey or Canva. Canva is actually amazing for creating channel thumbnails and also creating banners as well for your YouTube channel. So I'd recommend checking them out, and they're free to use as well. You may need to pay for some extra features. I only use the free Canva version, but I actually pay for the PicMonkey version, so that's something you may just want to think about, but you can use the basic features for free. The next thing you're going to want to think about is your equipment. So your camera, your lighting, your setup, all that good stuff. When I was starting out on YouTube, you could literally use your laptop camera and it was that simple, but Since then, YouTube has become very professional. People have really upped their game and very expensive cameras and lighting and whatnot. But when you're getting started, I'd recommend just keeping it simple. You can create amazing content with just the basics. Now I can do a video for people that are getting started on YouTube on a budget. If you would like, just let me know in the comment section. You don't have to invest in expensive equipment, especially if you don't know it's something that you will want to do long term. So 99% of people have a perfectly good HD camera in their pocket. So start off with your camera phone and just press record. Another thing you want to think about is your lighting. So yes, it is great to have very, expensive studio lighting because you can film anytime, day or night. However, I started just by filming in front of a window. We have perfectly good natural daylight lighting, so definitely take advantage of that. You'll want to sit directly in front of a window so the light is facing straight in front of you. If there's any light coming from either side, it can cast a shadow on your face, so just make sure you're looking directly at the window to get perfectly even lighting. If you find you have a lot of harsh sunlight or daylight lighting shining in on top of you, you could always get a very light net curtain that you can put over the window, and it will just kind of diffuse the light a little bit so it looks a little bit softer and will be a lot more flattering on your skin. That is exactly how I got started on YouTube. I used to sit on the floor directly in front of my window, and I used to use a clothes horse behind me with a bed sheet on it as my backdrop. So use what you have, you don't have to spend a fortune. Now you have your camera and your setup, you want to think a little bit more about your content. So I'd recommend doing a little bit of research on your content before you get started. For something like this, I would actually sit down and make bullet points before I get started. So when I sit down to film, I don't go completely blank, that I have a little bit of a guide and I know what I'm talking about, and I can cram in a lot of information into a shorter period of time. So if I was to sit here just to ramble, I'd love to chat to you guys so much and I love to talk about everything and anything, but that would make the video really long, really boring, and a lot of people wouldn't watch it. So I'd recommend just sticking to the points and just giving people what they came here for, which is information. If you're doing more vlog style videos, you could sit back and chat to your audience a little bit more, as they are a little bit more personal. But when you're doing something that's giving other people value or helping people, I'd recommend just sticking to the video and just giving people what they came here for. So once you have your content filmed, you're going to want to edit it, and I do have a really good video on how to edit videos on your phone. I will leave that linked up here and also in the description box. It's I have a couple of great apps that you can use that are completely free to edit your videos. Another great way to edit your videos is through iMovie. If you have a MacBook or a Mac computer at home, iMovie is built into the computer and is completely free to use, and it is a great way to edit your videos. When I was starting out, I used to use Windows Movie Maker. I don't know if that's still around, but that's also a really great option to get started. It's great for just doing the basics like cropping video, and it will do the job when you're getting started until you know if this is something that you really want to do long term. But there are plenty of free options out there. But I'd recommend checking out that video I did on how to edit videos on your phone. There are some amazing apps out there that you can create amazing content, edit professional videos all from your phone. So I'll leave that linked if you want to check that out. Next thing you want to think about is SEO. This is the boring side of YouTube, but this is the information that's really going to help your channel grow or take your channel to the next level. 65% of people use YouTube to ask a specific question. Therefore, videos that are created to help people are going to do a lot better than a regular everyday vlog or something that people will not be searching for. So you want to create content that people are actually searching for. And the best way to do this is through SEO research. So there are a couple of different websites I like to use, TubeBuddy and vidIQ. I'll leave all the information in the description box. I find myself leaning more towards TubeBuddy. So I will type my video idea into the search bar, and TubeBuddy will tell me if it's been searched, how many people are searching for it, if the competition is high, and if that video topic will actually do well on my channel. For example, I am in the makeup niche, and makeup is so highly searched and it's very hard to get your videos to stand out. So I don't want to title my video the same as everyone else. So TubeBuddy will kind of give me ideas on the best way to title my video to help YouTube notice my videos and get it ranked higher in the search bar. I hope that makes sense. If you want me to do a little bit more like detailed videos on SEO, do let me know in the comment section. And my last tip is to just get started. As Sean Cannell says, all you have to do is press record. And it's so true. Just get started. Everyone that started on YouTube or has a career in YouTube, they all say the same thing, that they wish they started sooner. So instead of just thinking about it, planning it, wasting time, just get started. All the information I shared with you today is great, and I wish I knew this information before I got started on YouTube. But it is important to remember not to get like overwhelmed or think too much about it. Just get started. That is the most important thing. I wish you the very best of luck on your YouTube journey. If you have already started your YouTube channel, do let me know in the comment section so I can check you out and show you some love. If you are living in the UK or in Europe and Ireland, we are back in lockdown now, so the time is now. It is the perfect time to get started on your goals and your dreams. Just really make the most of it. I love you all to the moon and back, and I hope I get to see you in my next video.